Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. Just before we start the video properly, first of all, apologies for the length of the video, but I wanted to give you a feel of what wormhole exploration is like. Um, also, we encounter the Needlejack jump filaments in this video, and I have included an explanation of what they are and what they do at the very end of the video. Um, so I hope you enjoyed the video. If you are just here for the Needlejack filaments, jump down to the end and the explanation is all the way through there, but I hope you stick around for the whole thing. Okay, thanks guys, enjoy. Hey guys, Wodenderas here again, and tonight we're bringing you another EVE Online video. If you've been following my other videos, I normally would be bringing you another Stratios combat site video at the moment, but unfortunately I've been taking too many risks trying to work out the limits of the ship, work out what I can do for you guys, and I've been losing a few geckos. I've lost a couple of the ships, so I have depleted my coffers. So as such, I thought tonight, basically I'm just going to dive. I'm in my Astero, cloaked at the moment, but I'm just going to jump into a wormhole and do a bit of wormhole exploration, just looking for relic sites, maybe the odd data site, but mostly relic sites. Trying very much to avoid trouble and any sort of combat, so the fit's not vital. But basically I've just got, it's an escape fit, so in the low slots. So a quick look. In the low slots, damage amplifier, probably not necessary. Nanofiber internal structure 2s, reduces align time, so helps me warp out quicker. Warp core stabilizer, so if there's just one of them, maybe that's enough to escape. Damage control 2. Micro warp drive again, put as much distance between them as possible. And also in the relic sites, it means that I am getting between canisters as fast as possible, so spending as little time as possible decloaked. Analyzer and data relics 2, and a cargo scanner, not that important but useful in that slot. The rigs, I've just gone for the auxiliary thruster that does ship speed, so again to reduce the time I'm decloaked. And that is relic strength, relic analyzer strength, and then cloak and probe launcher and scanners. Oh, and also the skin I very much like on my Astero. I don't have it on the Stratios, but on the Astero, look at that, that's mean. Should be used for PvP, but I'm not very good at PvP, so I don't. But so without further ado, we'll jump in this wormhole. You can see from the name of the wormhole, and also if you go into the show info, it's K162. That means we don't know what the other side of it is. Some wormholes have different names, but if it's K162, you always don't know what's the other side of it. I actually have in my character sheet my character biography. I have them all listed at the bottom of my bio. So if you see any of these listed on the name of the wormhole, this is where it will take you. So if you get an H121, it will take you into a C1 wormhole, and so on. So if you guys, I just have that in my bio for reference. If anyone also wants to find it out for reference, just look me up in game, Wodenderas. You can grab my bio and just copy it from there, put it in your own. I also have the different damage types for the various things and the different levels of the combat anomalies, just for easy reference. But without further ado, guys, we'll jump into the wormhole, and I'll just cover a few very basic steps at the beginning of wormhole exploration, just to keep yourself a little bit safer. You need to D-scan. This is my D-scanner. You want your probe scanner as well, but D-scanner very important. And it's all about the unknown. It's all about basically being decloaked as little as possible. Step 1 though, we jump into the wormhole. It does a scan straight away. not much to see, no one particularly dangerous. Step 1, find the wormhole, save location. You save the location of that wormhole. I'm going to have it never expire, but this is my high sec exit. Very important. If you're ever in trouble, you can then go to locations and you've got your high sec exit and you can disappear. Next thing to do, create a safe spot. The way I do that is I just pick a random planet, warp to within 100 of it. Now whilst I'm warping,
warp drive active.
Add a location, start the cloak as well. Add a location on the way, safe 1, and part way along just click save, and that safe 1 is now in the middle of space, nowhere to be found. But to be even safer, so I've not noticed this before, this is possibly new. I've not been in wormholes for a little while, but this is possibly new, just worth looking at. So this probably means we're in a class 2 wormhole with Rayet effects, so small weapon damage, armor, hit points, ship signature radius. I mean, that's all very positive for us. We don't have any shields. We don't have much armor tank either, to be honest, but reduction of ship signature is strong. Back to the safe locations. So you've got your first one, but to make that even, the problem with this safe 1 is if someone were to come through that wormhole and warp to the same planet, there's a chance that in their warp they would go through your safe spot and decloak you. So to make it even safer, you go back to your safe 1, which is also obviously just a random point in space, pick another planet and do the same thing from that space, save that as safe 2. So we'll walk around, just scan again, still nothing, and submit that. And safe 2 is now a location that no one can get to by accident. The only way they can get there is if you're sat there decloaked and they can scan you down with combat probes, but that's pretty safe. Nothing on D-scan now. So what I'm going to do now, because I feel, close that, nothing on D-scan, I've not seen anything on D-scan at all, so I feel relatively safe. But again, as a way to reduce the time decloaked and stationary, I'm going to drop cloak here, launch my probes, and then warp to safe 2.
Warp drive active.
Because someone can see the probes, they'll come up on D-scanner, so anyone can see them. And as soon as this time is gone, we re-cloak, and now we can't be found. So there's that brief instant there where we could have popped up on someone's D-scanner, they'd know we're here, but they would struggle to track us down. So now I'm just going to work through scanning down all the sites. This is a pretty boring bit, but if any of you are new to anomaly scanning, signature scanning, sorry, this is how you do it. I just zoom in on 1, pick 1, scan at 8 AU, takes a few seconds, hit D-scan again. There's our high set bookmarks. This might be that wormhole, to be honest. Yeah, this is almost definitely that. So what I'm actually going to do is just find our pin and focus in on it. Let's go 1 AU just to speed the process up. Oh, I might have missed that actually, I might have gone too low. We'll see. D-scan. There it is. This is our wormhole. Don't really need to scan it down because we've already got it locked in, but I'm going to do it anyway just for completeness. We've noticed with the D-scan is we just have everything on max because we're trying to stay safe. We're just making sure we're aware of anyone that comes within range of us, so everything out to max. We won't know where they are other than within 14.3 AU of us, but The important thing is just knowing they're in the system, because then we have to play very safe. Pull that in, 4AU. And basically we just do this for every site. What I like to do normally is scan down the whole wormhole first, so that I know what's about before going to any of the sites. For this video, it's a bit of a risk, but we might pull in the first relic site we see. We might go and do for the video for you guys, but we'll see how long that takes. But basically the reason I like to have everything scanned down is so that I know what is available, and because gankers, people that want to kill me, will also be doing this. Right? They'll have, the pirates will have every site scanned down, and that's how they get you. If you relic site, if you pop up on their D-scan briefly while you're scanning, and then you go off Cloak and they've seen an Astero on their D-scan, they're like, right, this guy is about to come and do some relic sites. And even if you never pop up, they'll just hop around each of the relic sites they've got scanned down and see if you're there, basically. Where's my relic site gone? Forgotten Perimeter. We are not doing that one. That's a sleeper site, so there's very strong rats in there that will just blow us up instantly. In Wormhole space, in an Astero, you're just looking for the relic and data sites that have the pirate factions in the name. Those ones have no rats in them, so they're the safest ones to do. Your danger comes from gankers, pirates, people that want to blow you up, take your loot, or just laugh at you when you're dead. Happens a lot, but that's why we fitted in this fast ship. So we'll just keep doing this, keep ticking through. There is a service that I like to use called Siggy. It's a website produced by Borked Labs. It's very, very good for keeping track of where you are in wormholes and what's in wormholes. It'll tell you what the class of the wormhole system you're in is and things like that. And you can put all this in. If you're going to be in wormholes for a long time, you should definitely do it. I'm not going to bother with the gas sites, but I will scan down the wormhole because I'm thinking about trying to rebuild my coffers. I might spend a couple of days hopping around different wormholes, trying to do as many sites as I can before leaving again. So we'll just scan that one down as well. Lovely. That's a gas site, isn't it? So I'm not going to do that. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So you... Oh no, I've forgotten what I was saying. The relic sites or data sites you want to do will have the pirate faction name. That's very important. If you fly into one with Forgotten or Forgotten Perimeter in the name, anything Forgotten or Lost or something, Sleeper, there will be sleeper rats in there and you'll be blown up pretty sharpish. So if you make that mistake, get out as quick as you can. If you're in a frigate or a light ship, you've got some leeway. If you're in something bigger like a cruiser, Stratios, I wouldn't suggest you'd kill any of them. I don't think you'd be successful, but you should be able to get away fairly easily. Another wormhole. Okay. So on the subject, going back to the subject of Siggy, again after this video, I'll probably put all these sites into Siggy and have it saved so that I can carry on exploring. But I won't put that in this video. But if anyone would be interested in a quick demo of how Siggy works and why it's useful, just drop a comment, let me know. And I'll maybe do a video next time on that. I'll also do a video just for reference for you guys on what we find after my period of time spent in Wormhole space, just to show you how worthwhile it is, basically. Because I want to be in here until I have a few 100 million, so that I can come out and buy another Stratios, fit it out, and carry on with my series. Because I am upset that we just got to the exciting part, we just got to the low sec sites, and I died. I had been practicing some of the abyssal space things as well. I was going to bring you a couple of videos of abyssal space, obviously the C1, C2 wormhole videos, but I got a bit greedy and went for a C3, that's another forgotten one, C3 wormhole. Gave it a go, didn't look too bad on UniWiki, and I was wrong. I got volleyed off the field very quickly. So, don't do C3 in that Stratios fit. Okay, so this whole wormhole, I haven't scanned for ages. That's something you need to be aware of, guys. Like, I'm cloaked, so I consider myself fairly safe, but you have to keep scanning so that you're aware when you fly into a site and you get a decloak of what's about. This whole wormhole at the moment is a bit of a bust. We've got a data site which I might be able to show you. This does happen sometimes if it's a wormhole that's linked to high sec. People like me will pop in, clear out the good sites and pop back out again. So you might need to go 1 or 2 wormholes deep before you get anything really worthwhile. But let's have a quick look. Just this one, and then one more signature to scan down. Descan. What was that? Unsecured. So another sleeper one. Let's go to 4 for this one because it's an odd shape. All the default hotkeys for these things make it nice and easy. By the way, the descan is you press V on the keyboard and it'll scan for you, so you don't have to click all the time. Similarly, this one is B. That's another gas site. Alright, so I'm going to pull my probes back in. One mistake I did make before coming into the site, guys, was didn't bring a second batch of probes with me. You can't reload whilst cloaked, so that is a bit of a problem. Alright, we're going to walk within 10 of NTB, find out what it might lead through to. If it's a K162, we'll go check out the other one, which is obviously this is the one that's a high sec exit. That's bloody annoying. So let's go to UPT. We need to remember that is NTB. So we don't want to come back to NTB unless we want to escape. Ship is cool when it's cloaked. Right, what is this one? Z647. Oh, is this drop me on it? No, good. So like I say, we just go to a character sheet. We go down to here and we look for Z647 is a C1. No, lovely. If I was in my Stratios, that's where I'd want to go. Let's see what we can kill. I'm going to save this location as Z647 C1. And I'm just going to check out the other one. Because if it's a C2 or a C3, I'd prefer to jump into there. More likely to get decent relic and data loot. But C1's still worth looking at. Chances are there's a high sec exit as well, so still relatively safe. K162. Damn. Alright, well what we're going to do is we're going to jump through K162 and find out what we've got on the other side. This video is becoming quite a lot longer than I wanted, because I was hoping we'd have a relic site, but not yet. So we'll jump through real quick, and what we'll do is jump through, we will scan, and we will save the location of this wormhole. Decloak very quickly. Let's just see if it lets us do this. No, because officially we're cloaked. This has jumped us through to high sec. So we're going back in. Don't want to be in high sec. Yes. But now we know that's high sec, we can save location. Which one was this? The trouble with jumping through all the time is sometimes they disappear, so TKX. What am I doing? Come on. TKX high sec 2. Save that. And we're going to go to the C1. Reload in flight. Can I cloak that? Or will it stop me? Scan. Lovely. And we're going to jump through the C1. And hope we got something on the other side. I love the look of the wormholes. Really cool graphics. Oh, I've decloaked and jump. First thing, it will scan for us. Nothing scary. We will save that location. I like to save these as one jump, so I know my exit is one jump away. Oh, that's not there, so we're going to have to use Siggy to find out what. Oh, I know we're in a C1. Create the safe spot. Cloak. This is add location. Safe 1. Submit. Scan. So these are fairly old school. They probably exist from pre the Citadel era. Some control towers. They used to be the only way you could survive in wormhole space. Don't find them too much of a concern now, but that's what they are. But player operated structures, POSs. You'll hear them referred to as. Alright, and then we'll create our safe 2, which is our proper safe spot. So land in safe 1. Find a random planet, walk to within 100. Add location. This is nice, this isn't a very big wormhole. So our D-scan covers most of the hole, which is nice. Submit. So that's done. Scan again over here. And then we'll scan through these. And hopefully we have a relic site. Or back to safe 2.
Warp drive active.
Kill launch. can get it out in time. That's okay, because when we land now, I'll launch, so I'm decloaked for the time being. When we land, I'll launch and immediately cloak back up. So, launched and cloaked. There's our probes out. Now let's get scanning. If there is an element of the game, probably for the time being not including PvP, that anyone watch would be interested in seeing me do, please let me know, give me a comment, and I'll see about getting into it, see what I can find out, see what I can achieve. There are some things, that's a gasite, that's annoying. There are some things I already do and I'm quite adept at, like planetary interaction and things. If anyone wants a bit of a walkthrough on PI, there's plenty of good ones out there on YouTube already, but if for whatever reason you particularly like my style of video or something, let me know and I'll produce one of them for you as well. And yeah, any other aspect of the game, just let me know. Okay, so I've cut the video there because I just carried on babbling for a while. It was taking me a long time to find a relevant site, like babble on. It's actually the next day now. I parked myself safely in the wormhole, logged back in. I'm in my 4th wormhole. I got really unlucky. It's very unusual that I found to have to go through 4 wormholes before I find a data or relic site. But I have scanned one down. It's a data site. You can see it's got Pirate Faction name in it, so this is fine to go and do. Central Angel Sparking, something. And let's warp in. And we have a quick run through it. When we get to, if you guys want a sort of a more of a tutorial on how to do relic and data sites, leave me a comment, let me know, and I'll do them. I'll do one in high sec, just show you guys how to do it. I'm not gonna waste any time here because I want to be, like I say, decloaked as quickly as possible, as little time as possible. So I am just going to turn on my warp drive, burn to it. 21. Oh, got poor targeting in this. Okay, so as we get in, nice and close, constantly scanning. This is data. So we'll bounce, hopefully not too far away. I'm just going to rush through this because I don't want to be constantly pressing D scan. I get 2 million from that one. On to the next. Hit that. D scan. Data sites in wormhole space are worth less than relic sites typically, but this is the first one I was able to scan down, which is why we're doing it. I will, once I've done this one, I'll cut the video again and I'll try and add a relic site on the end just so that you guys have got an idea of loot possibilities and loot differences. Where are we at? Down there. Let's go this way for a minute. No, go over there. Oh shit. hate those things. Here's some more. There it is. And loot, filament, another million. Jump, scan, burn, and over we go. With the micro warp drive, these things are very fast. Look, going to break 3k, maybe 3.5. So we get over there in no time. Cancel it, ready for when we get there. Lock. Start that running. Scan. And go. Oh, this one is a weaker one, so the loot shouldn't be as good from this one, but it should be much easier to complete. Although, proving me wrong right now, of course. It's annoying, dead end. There it is. Scan. Open. Just 313, see. So I know a lot of people when they explore don't bother with data sites, because like I say, in terms of the price difference between relics in wormhole space, it's much lower. But if you like manufacturing like I do, you can get the data cores and the decryptors for T2 invention and things. So I like to do it because these are always useful to have if you're an industrialist. Plus, you know, when you spent a long time scanning without much result, it's nice just to go and put some loot in your cargo hold, you know. That's the dead end. Can't get through there now. Let me come round. Damn, that's very annoying. Scan. Oof, tough one. Oh. I'm gonna fail this one. So I have to check these. Oh, bad. Okay, definitely gonna fail this one. Oh, that's nearly saved me. What have we got here? That might have done it. Oh no, that's so unlucky. Managed it. Again, I can give you guys all the nose tracks. So these are Needlejack things, are brand new. They were released today. Don't know anything about them yet. So I'll do some research and try and let you guys know what they do. I may add that into the end of the video, but the video is already getting much longer than I'd like, and I want to show you a relic site as well, so we'll see. Last one here, keep scanning, nothing's been coming up. And land on this one, turn everything off, scan, 3, 2, 1. Done. Loot. Fly back to our safe spot because that's the site done.
Cloak drive active.
Once we're away from this, we can cloak, scan, and we're away. So we'll just have a quick look at that. So 7 million in loot, while just in that quick bit of time, you know, 7 minutes. Obviously all the time scanning it down, but alright, let's have a quick look at these. So it's more abyssal sites. So outer ring excavation group, project working on Frostline ore. So is this going to be an industrial one? Prototype designs 5 ships to a random destination within broad-based parameters for the noise profiles. falling as the number of out. I'd like to say okay. Volume 1, Rusty 5. So I am definitely going to have to work out what these do. They appear to be producible. But obviously they're abyssal space, but I don't know what you find at the other end. It doesn't say, but it's all from ore technology, so I'm wondering if it's some form of mining. But we'll check that out, and I'll let you guys know. If not this video, then another video, because these are running very long. But I'll jump off here and we'll try and scan down a relic site for catch up. Okay, speak to you guys in a couple of minutes. Okay guys, welcome back. So I've been scanning down for another, what's it been, an hour, and I've not found a relic site in that time, a doable relic site. So I'm going to call the video here. I have done 2 other data sites, so you'll see minus 3.6 on the probes. We've got a good amount of stuff in here, 21.2 million. And some of it's and that doesn't include, actually, the Needlejacks don't have a price at the moment because they're brand new, I guess. So who knows how much they're worth. There's some good stuff in here. These high-tech manufacturing things are good. High-tech data chips, high-tech scanners, they're really useful. I think they go into the integrated analyzer that's worth a lot of money. You can use these things to build those. So, you know, really worth doing the sites. I will. I'll be hopping around Wormhole space for the next couple of evenings. I will record a relic site as and when I find one. It will start the next video, which will be published when I leave Wormhole space, with a bit of an update of how we got on, how much loot we found, that sort of thing. But also I did look into what the Needlejack filaments are. So they're released today. They went out in there was a CCP press release on the dev blog talking about the Needlejack filaments, and basically, I don't know if anyone remembers, during the Christmas period, I don't know if it was this year or last year, they did the reindeer filaments, where they were limited edition, and basically it would launch your fleet to somewhere completely random in Nullsec. You didn't know where you were going, it just dropped you in the middle of Nullsec. Could be anywhere. You could drop in the home base of Pandemic Legion and just get destroyed. But that was the point, that's part of the fun, you know. You'd take your fleet of 5, 10, 25 ships and you drop in a site and go and you just see who's there and you fight. Okay, that was the point of those. They proved apparently very popular, and so now they've brought in permanent versions. These Needlejacks are permanent versions of those, and basically they can be found in data sites like we've just run, or they can be built, which is why the blueprint option comes up. Where's my show info gone? Move that. Show info. So you'll see you can build them. So I don't know where you can buy these on the market. I can't check yet because I'm in Wormhole space. But basically there's 6 variants, and they each of the 6 variants can launch either 5, 15 or 25 ships. So in this case I think both of these fire 5. I imagine the 15 and 25 ship ones are worth more, but these could be worth a bit of money early on. I'm not going to be taking advantage of them at the moment because I don't have 5 people I can throw into Nullsec and take on a random group of people. But basically that's what they are, guys. We found 6 of them. Once again, I'll give you an update on how they sort of look on the market when I leave Wormhole space in the next video. But yeah, thanks very much for sticking with it, guys, if you're here at the end. Sorry we didn't find a relic site. That will be included next time. If you don't want to miss that video, please subscribe to the channel, turn the notifications on. Yes, if you enjoyed the video, please like it. If you have anything you want to say, any comments, please leave a comment below the video. It really makes a difference when you guys engage. If you comment or you subscribe or you like, it really makes a difference. I'm doing this for information, and I really hope it's helping. Just even if it's just one or two people. So yeah, thanks very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.